हाय। चलो हम लाइव हो गए शायद। वी आर लाइव नाउ।
Yeah, hi, hello everyone, and welcome back to this live stream. So we're back with another weekly wrap with Sunit and
Yeah,
Aditya here. So yeah, let's get started with it.
yeah. So little intro to the weekly stream. So I hope everyone is doing well. Um, we do this stream on a weekly basis. This is for all of the students and professionals to have a casual chat after a tiring week. Here we talk about developments in the tech world, what's new in the app development world, open source, content creation, personal branding, personal improvement, startups, and so much more. And we also share our experiences and learning. And subscribe to our channels if you don't want to miss this. And this will be live, so feel free to jump in and ask questions. Mm, so that was quite nice. So Aditya, you recently तुम्हारे 5,000 followers हुए. This is really incredible. Congratulations, Aditya. So
Thank you so
how
much.
how are you feeling, bro? And can you share how you started your YouTube journey?
Yeah, so we recently crossed 5,000 subscribers on YouTube only yesterday, and matlab, it has been great so far. Jैसे when I started first YouTube, I had done it very long time ago. So tab, it was just basic videos, and like we were talking about, I used to make when I used to go to a place, I used to make videos on that, and other than that. Like I was making videos पे फिर उसके बाद like more recently in quarantine regularly थोड़ा शुरू करा था but still like right now I'm not uploading and so yeah I'll do and some of my friends are here in the chat. I think I know Chandan as well, but Shashwat and Sarvesh, both of them. And anyways, I started initially with that, and I was making videos and vlogs, and फिर I didn't take care of my channel, but उसके बाद it kept growing on its own. But more recently in quarantine, I've shifted to Flutter and other such technologies, and I make videos on that. So uh, yeah, फिर उसके बाद like I was building my YouTube, but I think most of the lead generation and most of my subscribers come from either LinkedIn or through my sessions, and also people who subscribe, matlab, who watch a video and then subscribe. But I think like most subscribers who act, like stay connected are mostly
Hmm.
through either LinkedIn or Twitter or
Yeah.
like such platforms क्योंकि उनसे you they see your work, they reach out and then they connect with you, they follow your videos on these platforms, and if they have any queries they can always ask. And Siddharth is also here, so yeah, thank you so much for joining.
So I mean, I was seeing your videos.
Yeah.
There was one of your videos which was about your school elections. I think
Mhm.
that was long ago. मतलब तुम बहुत दिनों से अपलोड कर रहे हो और this is really great. So what are the things you will do different if you start from scratch again?
Mhm. I think one of like speech for school elections, that is matlab most popular videos, and there are like three of them on my channel. I had made them back in school. It has been like 4 years. मतलब वो 4 years ago होंगे upload. And I if I have to again build a YouTube channel, my go-to strategy would definitely be कि I'll make videos that people actually want to watch. Because there are a lot of us, matlab, initial YouTubers who are making content. They say like they're making content because they love to make it, which is very cool, and which I encourage a lot. But for the initial point in time when you're making content, it depends a lot on your audience, as in the people who would want to watch it. उनको मतलब वो सर्च में आना चाहिए, like इफ यू आर मेकिंग अ
Hmm.
वीडियो कि मतलब आपका कोई प्रोजेक्ट है एंड यू मेकिंग जस्ट अ डेमो वीडियो कि ये प्रोजेक्ट था मेरा, एंड इट यू कैन अपलोड इट टू यूट्यूब, इट विल बी देयर फॉर एवर, एंड
Hmm.
बट नो वन वुड वांट टू वॉच इट. योर स्ट्रैटेजी नीड्स टू बी बिल्ट इन अ वे कि if you're talking about that project, possibly talk about a feature that you worked on. जैसे let's say your project was it lets you connect doctors with patients. It's a very good project and you're really proud of it, and you're just showing it off on your like socials and all that stuff. But what if like somebody wants to integrate certain functionality so you can modify it in a way. Just say you can maybe talk about like the chat feature inside it, like if you build that. So you make a tutorial video on
Mm.
how others can do it, so they would want to watch your content, they would want to subscribe to your channel. So that is the first thing. And second would definitely be building on more than a platform. Like if you are only doing YouTube, matlab if you are only making YouTube videos, chances are ki most of your subscribers are only coming through YouTube search or YouTube recommendations.
Channel
But you can't,
pages.
yeah,
uh,
so you can't rely on that algorithm. What I would encourage is building a personal profile on any of the other platforms, like either LinkedIn, Twitter, or possibly Instagram. Like while you're building your YouTube channel, maybe put out content there, maybe tell people like what you do on YouTube and redirect them to your other platforms. So that would be the second good advice. And as Shashwat said, a step is all it takes.
yeah. Yeah. And there is a channel in there is a channel called Think Media. They make videos on how to get started on YouTube and how to do well. So their tagline is just hit record. So you just
Mhm.
have to start from somewhere, and you can just improve on that and build up on that. So it is really awesome. And I'm just watching your videos and seeing how your channel is growing, and trying to implement some of that in my channel also.
Yeah.
And I believe that YouTube is something that is a really is a learning experience for me. I mean, I never filmed a video before doing YouTube, and I'm doing different things. Earlier, I used to be so scared of what people will think of me, what people will say, and now I share my videos with people who earlier I used to be afraid that what they will say, क्या बोलेंगे वो लोग. Or I am I'm in I'm in that stage that I'm exploring the different kinds of videos, and how I'm trying to learn from that. Like I recently I made a short, YouTube short. So I also got to know about how to make vertical videos, and how to add most of the information in that 60,
30
60
seconds.
second videos.
Mhm.
And you also can't make it 60-second videos, because YouTube will think that it is not meant to be a short. So you have to make it under 57 seconds, I think. So even blogging is something that is really something that will if I explore that, I will get to learn new things if I do blogging. And I will surely try that, and I will get to know new things from that. So yeah.
Truly, I guess, and I think one more advice I would be like documenting your journey, because most of the audience that I believe would be college students. So unless you have that much time, you can go out and make content that is like totally way out of your line. You should do that, but otherwise, just document what you are doing.
Mm.
Throughout your day. Possibly, you could be learning a skill, maybe that you can share with your other friends. And vertical videos do remain to be a big challenge because I have made reels. So the first challenge I think is fitting it into 30 seconds का जो होता है, like reels का तो 30 seconds होता है. And also like वो editing वाला part, as you said, you want that music, and फिर उसके बाद it needs to go a bit fast because people have very short um,
Yeah, attention
time they spend
span.
watching.
Yeah.
हाँ.
So that is another field, and you have to be you have to learn new things to get good at that also.
Yeah.
So another big thing happened this week is now we also have a Twitter CEO who is
Mhm.
from Indian origin, Parag Agarwal.
Yeah.
So have you followed that story?
Yeah, yeah, I have been seeing a lot on Twitter itself, I think. And one of the things I found like really cool was since he has been a CTO, like Chief Technical Officer. He's been working in tech IIT and then Stanford
mm,
educated. So he's been mostly in tech, and still he gets to like elevate to that role of a CEO because he has been mostly working with technology, and now he would be shifting to management roles, which is really cool. And
mm.
like
Yeah, I
Indian
can't hear
origin.
you. Just just got broken. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
He is getting into
my.
management roles, and you can
Hmm.
continue from that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so I think like matlab that is really cool, even though he went out of it. Matlab he went out of India, still he's built for himself matlab काफी good. And उसके अलावा we have a lot of Indian origin CEOs. There's a lot in happening in tech, and like Indians are at the helm of it. So yeah, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I always even Jack is someone who is from technical background. He is a software engineer, of course. When Twitter
Hmm.
was found, he was working as a junior software developer in a podcast company, and then the founder of that
Yeah.
company and Jack, the junior software developer, both teamed up, and then they built Twitter. And in the initial days, they were only even the office people are the only one who were using the app. But after days passing by, दिन बढ़ते गए तो फिर there are new people joined, and uh, suddenly people realize that that the side project is more interesting than the project than the main project that they are building. So I always thought that Jack will always appoint someone, or the board of director in Twitter will appoint someone who is from a tech background, and Agarwal is from Indian origin, so that is something really cool. And but it is really sad at the same time that the talents like this can't find good opportunities in our country. Anyways, I'm also
Yeah.
very I'm also thinking about that why they took that decision. I'm also trying to think about that, because at that moment Jack was running two big companies at the same time, Square and also Twitter, and people were pushing him. So so to choose between one, because you can't see many CEOs who are handling big companies like two at the same moment. So I believe that Jack choose the square part, because I was just reading I was just listening to CNBC, because again this is a bold claim, but I was just speaking I was just telling you what I heard in CNBC.
Mhm.
So Twitter is not growing that much, and Twitter ad as it form the type of content that Twitter presents is is meant to be for some people. It's not for a generalized pupils, for everyone. Just like Facebook is for everyone, Twitter is not for everyone. Twitter is more likely for people who want to get into the depth of that topic, even in politics or even tech or entrepreneurship, startup, finance. If you want to get into the depth of that, you are a Twitter user. So I believe, and on the other side, Square is trying to build something really big, that in the online payment system. So I think Jack really choose that company, and they recently announced that the five companies under the Square are will be now under a new name called Block, and they are really getting into the crypto side of it. Even if you see the status of Twitter status of Jack, it is hashtag Bitcoin.
Mhm.
So they are just getting into this, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And like I think Web3 is a growing field, तो फिर उसके I think that was one of the motivation why he could be going with that. Also, like with the Twitter part, I think mostly, initially when I had started with Twitter, I was following like uh, I was connected with a lot of people, just say, who are possibly like who tweet a lot about the stuff that is happening. I was initially on Twitter for like news, but that changed really quick. Then I was doing a lot of memes and I was going through all these posts that were really funny. But फिर उसके बाद now I have moved to tech Twitter, so I don't know, like, but but personally feel कि it's for everyone. Like, you definitely find whatever you're looking for, like your community on Twitter. And Twitter has like, if you are in tech, then though Twitter is the best place to be, because there are all these opportunities that don't even make it to the other platforms like LinkedIn and all that stuff. Also, a lot more of the developers are very active there. For
Mm,
any conference you would go to, they would not have their LinkedIn, like they would not have their LinkedIn username on their presentation. Instead, they would have their Twitter username. So you can actually DM them, maybe reach out. Even like I have got a lot of speakers for my sessions on Twitter. I've reached out to all these people. Also, like recently when I was contributing to this project, so I got to connect with some people from the Flutter community on Twitter, because they are not that active on LinkedIn. Like, they would post stuff there, but if you actually want to talk to them, you have to go to Twitter. So there is also a question which is better for networking with the same group of people, like LinkedIn or Twitter. I think like both of these come handy. If you are a college student, building on LinkedIn is really good. Like, if you can build a profile there, and there are a lot of college students. Like, if you'll go to a hackathon, they possibly have like their LinkedIn shared on the different channels. So do connect with people on LinkedIn. But Twitter is better. Like, if you are also creating content, if you're sharing something about your development journey, uh, if you are looking for opportunities, Twitter is better than LinkedIn. You sometimes there are some of these opportunities that aren't as shared on LinkedIn. Also, LinkedIn pe there's more of spam. Matlab, if you if
yeah.
you're not careful with who you connect with or who you follow, so there is a lot of spam in the feed. And working professional, though, I would say Twitter is better. Twitter would be good to connect with other people like in your industry.
Yeah, in
Mm.
Twitter, you can just see you the real person, original person. He
Yeah.
will share whatever he is thinking. And in the LinkedIn, is more of a how you want to present yourself to the recruiters.
Mm. On
So there's a
LinkedIn, like
difference.
on LinkedIn, I think search filters are also better. Because if you'll search for someone on Twitter, just say, if you let us say like you're searching for some razor pay engineers, so you would not directly find them, even though they might have
Hmm.
it in their bio. पर search पे नहीं आएगा. So you might want to go
Yeah.
for, in that case, to LinkedIn, like go to the company, check out their people that work in it, or maybe search.
Hmm.
तो वो header से भी search कर लेता है LinkedIn पे to connect with others. But Twitter is good because some people that are building their profile, they are always ready to help you, so you can actually ask for resources, possibly help, maybe a referral, and even connect with them, or to talk, or one-on-one meeting. So yeah.
Yeah. The thing that I really like about LinkedIn is people put the most important things that I
Yeah.
really want to know in the career field.
Yeah.
Like if they are, which college they are from, if they are from our college, so should I connect with him
Hmm.
or invite him for farewell, or if he is from this company that you just said, should I ask him for referral, or he is working on that technology. So that they really specify on their profile that we do this, we have done this, and that is really nice for searching. And if you want to really get to मतलब अगर connect होना है एकदम, even if you want to talk with them, I think Twitter is be better if you want to really get बहुत अच्छे से अगर connect करना है. So that's awesome.
Mhm.
So recently there's one thing happened that uh, there's Twitter developer communities,
Mhm. Yeah,
just
yeah.
like Google
I
community.
think it's a new feature. It's still in beta. Like, they haven't opened it for everyone, right?
नो मतलब
हम्म,
ये वही उनके एप्लीकेशंस के रिलेटेड नहीं है।
हम्म,
दिस इज समथिंग लाइक जैसे गूगल के कम्युनिटीज होते हैं,
DSC लीड एंड हाँ, ओके,
GDG, कोलकाता, GDG दिल्ली. So
दे
Twitter
आल्सो
also has,
हाँ,
yeah, they also have that. So
हम्म,
right now इंडिया में सिर्फ दो ही है, जैसे कि एक चेन्नई में है शायद, और
हाँ,
एक दिल्ली में है. Or
करेक्ट,
so I thought of creating a new one in Kolkata, because in Eastern India there is no Twitter developer community, and
हम्म,
some of the features and APIs that Twitter presents is really awesome. I really like them, so I applied for that, and then I recently had a call with their DevRel engineers, Twitter DevRel engineers,
हम्म,
and most probably, if things go right, we'll have a community in Kolkata. It's and just we're speaking. There are so many great. Just At the time of applying, I was reading, going through the existing community of Twitter. So
yeah,
I got to know about great leaders who are part of this community. Well, like most of the entrepreneurs are into the developer community, and some of the great applications which are for social goods are built with Twitter APIs. Like there is an app called Block Party, which
हम्म,
blocks the abusive comments or tweets about you. And there's another app, I think, which is about searching professionals or investors, startups, and technical persons, which also uses Twitter's API. So I was just going through that, and I really I didn't know that they also have this. So it was going great.
yeah, definitely. I was just looking at the starter guide, like they have a lot of stuff here. What do you talk about growing a community? There is also like a new feature. I think app maybe they are also launching communities. Because I know
Mm,
that because like the Gumroad founder Sahil has a creator community. He has recently built one, and so he had done that, and it's still in beta. So I think it will come to
mm,
the mobile devices.
mm. And another thing, the Twitter Spaces, I
Hmm.
don't know if it is right now in Android or not. Most probably it is not. Uh, नीचे
Twitter
जो
Spaces
बार
is
होता है
there
ना,
on Android. Huh? Twitter.
ट्विटर स्पेसेस इन देयर एंड्रॉइड, बट
Hmm.
नीचे जो बार होता है, तो आई वाज
Uh-huh.
आल्सो यूजिंग देयर iOS ऐप, so they have
Hmm.
also added that their bar.
Yeah,
So
sort of like वो उसमें सारी आ जाएंगी फिर that is good. Hmm.
हाँ, so
Hmm.
एंड्रॉइड में भी वो डालना है उनका, so
हाँ.
they will really go with it. So you are also having your offline exams, right? तुम्हारे
Yeah.
offline exams वो चल
हाँ.
रहे थे इसमें, तो
Hmm.
how is that going?
I think अभी तो काफी difficult. Like I haven't been active on the server also, Discord server. So we had like a lot of questions. उसके हिसाब से तो it's going pretty bad. Like I had some difficulty in managing time. So that is something I'm working on. Offline exams would start after 27. Like abhi practicals and vivas and stuff is going on. So I think one of the tasks for me in college is managing time. Because I also go out to play football. So I play football. फिर I almost spend मतलब dinner तक तो like I'm most probably like dinner तक तो काफी busy. फिर उसके बाद like I barely get time, and then sometimes I have to study for exam or something. So but I'll try to do that. I have to upload a video on like one of the most requested topics on server we have on building a chat application in Flutter. So I want to do that today, and possibly tomorrow morning I'll upload the video. Today I'll write the blog, and yeah, I'll work with that. And then we have to look into good architecture also, क्योंकि like if I'll make the app, तो फिर वो मतलब it should follow good practices. So that is something I'm looking into. So that I'll do. And yeah, how is your going college?
I Yeah, this week I haven't attended the offline college again. Next week I will start from next week. So actually the Twitter call was this week, so
Mhm.
I thought of just delaying it for another week. And the thing that you spoke, that you have to maintain go you have to keep a great architecture as you are making a learning
Mhm.
tutorial. You want them to know the best, and you don't need
Practice it,
to
right?
don't
Mhm.
want to mislead them. So that's awesome. I'm also thinking of creating another project on TF Lite on device machine learning.
Mhm.
So this is something new that TensorFlow introduced, and something really exciting. So earlier, on device machine learning was not there, and it used to be a pain, and it was so hacky. You have to have so many TF Lite files, and it was not that well polished, and you most probably you don't want to use that option. So now they are working on it, and now they have created a better version of that. So I also want to. Right now, I can't find any examples of on-device machine learning,
Mhm.
and so I thought of that. I'm thinking of making a example myself. So it will help the community, and it will maybe I can add it to the awesome TF Lite repo, so more people can find it.
Do
And
you like prefer मतलब on device या फिर मतलब cloud machine learning?
Mm, wherever I can, I prefer to use on-device machine learning, because two things. One is three things actually. So first is the offline support. You can also get the all of the functionalities that you want in offline mode, and even in remote places where you have internet, but internet is not that great. Second is the latency. Offline. Machine learning inference is really fast. You can just get it so fast, and the new devices are so powerful, and the processing power is so great, and that you can do uh, heavy tasks of machine learning in your Android devices or iOS devices. And another thing that I will say, and people are really focusing on, is privacy. You don't want to send your data to a server to do machine learning work. So there are the things. And there is a con also. There is something that is not so nice about on device machine learning, is just because you have a smaller machine learning model, it
Mhm.
also means that your prediction of that machine learning model will not be that good, what it would have if the you have used the full big model. But that's something that people are trying to overcome, and TF Lite is really working hard right now. It also works on web, I think. I think what
Mhm.
it works on web. So TF Lite is really working hard on that, and even the Apple Core ML, they have a library called Core ML, iOS side. They are also working hard, and I feel iOS side is all always a step ahead of in on-device machine learning and augmented reality. So they are doing, both of the teams are doing pretty great work, and this is the, I think it will be the future.
Yeah, that is amazing. I think privacy issues are still there. Although I don't know if I'm comfortable having my phone do most of the heavy lifting. Like
Hmm.
initially, it was easier sending it over. But yeah, that would be really cool. So I haven't built as many apps like we did two or two. I think we have done like two projects so far. So I really want to go into machine learning, on device machine learning too as well. Because it's one of my specializations here in college, and it would be really great if I have more projects on it. Yeah, possibly like should we conclude it here? Like we could maybe change the time to a bit early later on. Because
Yeah, we can
Mhm.
do from next
Yeah.
time a bit early. So last thing, are
Mhm.
you last thing we can talk about is just it will be short. We won't make it that long. So last thing, and the most interesting thing that I want to talk about is decentralized augmented reality. Have you
Mhm.
heard about that? Decentralized augmented reality.
I know what decentralization is and AR separately, but never like together. Yeah.
I was just searching about the Web3, and I was thinking about how what are the business perspectives of that, and what are the areas that need to be improved, and what
Mm.
whenever there is a problem, there will be a solution where
Yeah.
what you can make to make help others and create a business. So I was reading about the Web3 and all of those stuffs, and most of the things are right now is AR metaverse, which is
Mm.
right now a $14 billion market, and in 6 years it will be 80 plus billion-dollar market. And now crypto is also 10 billion market; it will be also 60 plus billion market. So I was reading both, and I just searched that blockchain augmented reality. सो आई वाज थिंकिंग दैट अब क्या आएगा ये तो
Mm.
मैंने सर्च कर भी नहीं किया.
Mm.
So there is a company called OVR, OVR.ai, their URL. So they have created a full augmented reality real estate. So there you can go, you can build your own augmented reality real estate, own land, own city, own everything, and you can sell it, advertise it, and whole real estate there. And
Mm.
they have also their currency is OVR called, and you can do everything. I'm just thinking of the real estate industry is so big, and you are just reinventing that, and in a more scalable way and a more distributed way, which is technology. This is
Yeah.
something really incredible, and if I think they are not there yet, but if um, and they will have competitions in this market, because this is something really incredible. And when they will sell them things, it won't be controlled by our own one institution.
Mm.
It will be completely decentralized. You can think of it as an NFT,
Yeah.
and they are powering it whole by blockchain. So that really
Yeah, they
I
also
found
have
that
like
cool.
a app for it. I checked out their website. They have different tokens available. Looks like really cool. Maybe like one day, one like I think we are very close to the metaverse right now, with Facebook taking the lead in terms of changing their name. But yeah, it would be really cool, exploring all these different places. And yeah, with augmented reality, it will be just be easier. Like OVR also does stand for over the reality. Um,
Oh, the
you know.
reality.
Mhm.
I haven't gone through that. मतलब पता नहीं था पूरा नाम क्या है. But
Hmm.
that the idea is really awesome. और ये
Yeah.
अगर हम थोड़ा सोचें कि ये इम्प्लीमेंट करना टेक्नोलॉजी में
Hmm.
मुश्किल तो है, लेकिन उतना मुश्किल भी नहीं है. बट इट इज
Yeah.
आई थिंक आइडिया बेस्ड स्टार्टअप.
Hmm.
So I'm also starting a new, I think, a new show, maybe, or a weekly show, where I will, I read about a lot about this, and बहुत सारे podcast देखता हूँ मैं. So
Hmm.
I'm thinking of starting a show where I will, मतलब show भी नहीं कह सकते, 5 to 10 minutes video होंगे, or
Hmm.
I will upload them to LinkedIn or Twitter, informative video kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm also thinking of doing that.
I think short videos are really cool. Like I'm also trying to build on Instagram. But I'm thinking ki I should make more of smaller videos, reels and stuff. Because you can upload them to Instagram, also to YouTube Shorts. So दोनों का हो जाता है like twice the content. So
Yeah.
yeah, that is also something I want to do. But I think I'll go into more developer, like not specifically Flutter, but more into
Hmm.
developer videos for now. So yeah.
So I
Mm.
think
Yeah.
we can have.
Uh-huh.
So this was awesome. If
Mm.
you've got any value out of it, if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. And if you have any doubts or any conversation that you want to uh, you want to continue with us, you can join our discords. We will love to have a conversation with you. And if you have any doubts or you want to ask anything, you can also ask. And if you don't want to miss this, we do this on a weekly basis. So please subscribe to our channel. We are trying to make good content for you, and that's
Totally. Yeah, and I think one of the things I love about these charts is, you can bring up everything you did on the week, and maybe if you want to, like, as a viewer, join in, you can always text us on Discord, and possibly we can talk about a certain topic and maybe take that up. And mine would be teamaditya.co. Like, you can go over to the link. There would be the Discord link, and Sonis would be in his bio on his YouTube
yeah.
channel. Subscribe both of them if possible, and also hit the notification bell icon. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.